Hi, this is the what layout to use for what purpose series part 2, horizontal weekly planners. This is the horizontal is what you find in so many planners. This is good for a lot of people. When your life is not so complicated or your thinking is not so complicated, you don't have so much tasks every day to remember, like me, who has ADHD and has to write every little routine tasks in my planner. This will work for you. Here you have the week on 2 pages. Every day has the same size of place, and you have here a place for the weekly tasks, or there is another version of these where you have for the work days the same size of place, and for the Saturday and Sunday you have a little less place. In this case you don't have place for the weekly tasks, but using both version is very similar. You write here your tasks for the day and your appointments for the day, but it's working only if you don't have too much tasks and you don't have too much appointments. I can show you how I used it before. It's structured in 2 columns, one column for appointments and one column for the tasks. In so little version of this you don't have place for note taking, but I guess in an A5 or even bigger place you can also have a little place for writing some notes, like the telephone number of a contact you have to call or an address or whatever. So but when you need to see your whole day in a timeline, then don't choose this layout. Then you need a vertical weekly spread, or additionally to a weekly overview you need a daily page, but I will talk about that later in more details. Then when you need a place to take notes, then you can use a week on 1 page and note page on the other side. This is what I used for a really long time when I have just 1 or 2 kids, and I didn't realize that I need to write every little tasks in. So as you can see, I have very few things here. Some appointments, reminder to the day. I also didn't use too much structure here, and what you can see here is not color coding. I just used a pen what I have here. So as you can see, just a couple of things per day. Here is 1, 2, 3, or here is 1, 2, 3. Also here are some notes, and I use the other side for note taking. This is cool. When you make a telephone call, you can just write here what you talked about, or when you you are searching something on internet, you can write out some data here or write here a shopping list. So this is a very flexible and very useful layout. Then of course there are more complex layouts, maybe, but they are very similar in use. You can have here 5 days, here the weekend, and here notes or some tracking, whatever. Or you can, if you have such a similar layout, you can use the other side for a more structured way, maybe say tasks for the week and note taking. It's up to you, and when a planner is so often, then you can use this for very different reasons, and maybe you make some way this way and you choose something else for the next week. What else I want to show you, this is the Hobonichi weeks. This is also similar. Here week on one page, note taking on the other. Here you got a little bit help with some points to split. You can use the other side also. What I forgot to mention, you can use that side also for the days. So you can make a line here and then you have more place for a day. You might use here a timeline. From here you can write here the hours and mark here the appointments. Or you can slip the page in more columns and use this for different things like home tasks, work tasks, tracking, I don't know, or before noon, afternoon, evening, or stuff for me, stuff for kid 1, stuff for kid 2, note taking. So this is on you what you want to do with this layout, but the point here that this is not so much place for a day, so you cannot write here too much, and for timeline is also not ideal. This is what you have to know when you consider to choose this layout or something else. Yeah, so here I tried something for day. I split this into 4 sections, and here I used for the weekly tasks. This is also a possibility. Okay, this is everything about the vertical. No, I mix it always. So the horizontal layouts. I will know how you use your horizontal layout. Maybe you can give more tips for other listeners, or different variation of the horizontal layout. If you have any question, please write to the comment section. If you like the video, give me a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. The next time I will talk about the vertical weekly planners. See you next time. Bye!